Hi guys, it's me again. I thought I would do a video showing the math for how I calculated how I'm going to get my sinking funds that have bills due from now through to the end of October funded in time for their appropriate bills, as well as how I'm going to get that Visa debt paid down. So the goals are pay off Visa, and that balance right now is sitting at $2,688.01 as of August 22nd. I also need to save money for birthday and Christmas presents. Oops. We have a lot of winter birthdays in my family, as well, of course, Christmas is in winter, duh. And then I have a couple friends that also have winter birthdays. There's just a lot of winter birthdays. And yeah, since I am in one province and all my family is in another, and because of COVID, I'm not going to get to go and see them for Christmas. Usually I send them like little things for their birthday, but then, you know, pretty decent Christmas presents, I like to think, but everything's just going to have to be mailed, and it's going to kind of suck a little bit more this year. So I want to kind of do better by them so that they know that even though I'm all the way over here and I can't get over there to see them, I miss them and I'm thinking about them. Hopefully I can find good stuff. It's all going to be online shopping since we don't go into stores yet, really. And then save for sinking funds. Okay, so the upcoming yearly bills, I have September 11th, I need to have $120 for WordPress. And September 26th, I need $125 for Norton antivirus. October 26th, I need $320 for my tenant insurance. I think it's actually like a tiny, like a smidge under that, but I rounded up because if I remember correctly, the first year that I bought it, it was like $290 because I got a discount of $10 because I paid it using my debit. I can't remember why. There was some funny reason. And then I was like, oh, that's great. And then the next year they did not actually give me that discount. And so it was a little bit higher than what I was expecting, but not some ginormously large amount higher that I couldn't pay it. And so I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe something will change again this year. So I just sort of bumped it up a little bit to $320 because if it's a couple bucks under that, I mean, oh wow, the world's ending. I saved a couple bucks too much. Oh, and then I do have on January 1st, my Microsoft is due for renewal at $88.48, but I'm actually going to focus on that after these ones are done, and you will see why. So what I'm going to need in September, I'm going to need to have a total of $245, and October $320. And I don't know why I'm writing it out again in this way. It's just how my brain works, so we're just going to have to go with it. Now, I want to pay out the Visa as quickly as possible, obviously. And when it was the line of credit debt that I was paying every paycheck $400 to it. So I figured that's the money that I have to play with to maneuver around to pay off the Visa, save for birthday and Christmas, and fund my sinking funds, which, I mean, $400 is a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but once I'm dividing it in between 3 goals, it's not that much, not really. And that would mean that my paying off of the Visa is going to go a lot slower than what I'm comfortable with, and also that it might be really tight for having enough money for presents as well as having my sinking funds in place. It's just, I've been living really frugally for what seems like a really long time because I'm just constantly in debt and constantly not able to get out of it. And I really want to see what it's like to be living not in debt, not where a good chunk of your paycheck is going to paying off debt. Instead, it's going into savings or you know, for like long-term stuff, or for buying, I don't know, like a new car, or just for like living. Wouldn't it be nice to just have money to, you know, live with, that you can go and do something and not worry about like, oh God, how am I going to pay this off in 2 weeks when the bill comes? Like, it might be nice. I don't know what it's like, but it might be nice. So that 400 isn't going to stretch very well in between those three things, because it's just not enough to go around. So at the beginning of this year, I had started doing a savings challenge. I love savings challenges. I'm a little bit of a geek with them, but I'm competitive and I like having a challenge. And so I pick one. And this year I picked a more ambitious one than normal for me. It was to save $2,000 by the end of the year. And it's not going to happen, because partway through the year, when everything was going crazy, I don't know, I shifted my goals. It wasn't that the saving of the money wasn't important, but paying off that line of credit just really became the most important thing that I wanted to get done. So I decided to stop putting payments into the savings challenge and use the money that would have gone there towards paying off the line of credit, because I didn't have as much money flow anymore because of the pandemic and losing a job. And so I had to move things around a little bit. But having said that, I have some of the money that I did manage to save, because I have it written down in a very girly notebook, the little girl boss notebook. I did manage to save $1,447 as of May the 28th. So, I mean, it's not chump change, right? Part of that is sitting in a high interest bank account, which of course the interest rate right now sucks balls, so it's not really that high, but what can you do? And I'm leaving that money because I figure it's like working for me. I don't even know if you can see the quotes I made with my fingers there, but it's working for me because it's sitting in a high interest bank account. And I don't know, I figure since people aren't dealing with cash anymore, it's good to have a chunk of money sitting in savings digitally that I can access if I need it, but hopefully I won't. And then I have some of it is sitting in a piggy bank because I'm a child like that. So in my piggy bank, I have $887 Canadian. I have some American in there too, which I really got to get rid of. It's kind of useless to me. No offense if you're American and listening to this. It's just I'm not coming into your country for who knows how long, so I might as well like trade in the money. So I've decided that the piggy bank savings is going to be the money that I use for my present shopping. Yay! Presents! Gotta love presents. So that will go for the birthday and Christmas presents. I don't know, like I don't usually set like a really stretched budget like that. I don't know if that's how much I normally spend or not, if it'll be enough. There's a good chunk of people in my family, plus there's going to be shipping charges and all of that, but I mean, it's what I have. If I need to bump it up from somewhere, I'll see what I can do, but for now, the piggy bank money is going to be used for the presents, and that means that this one right here, I don't know if you can see it, my number 2 right here is handled. So I don't need to stress about it right now, which is kind of nice to just have one thing like taken directly off of the list. So, okay, because WordPress is due on September the 11th, that means that on the August 29 and the September 5th paychecks, I need to put aside $120 total to have for September 11th. And then August 29, September 5th, September 19th paychecks. I need to put aside 125 total over the span of those 3. So that means for the September 11th bill, August 29, and sorry, September 5th, I need to save $60. And for the September, each paycheck. I know I'm repeating myself a lot. It's just how my brain works. Sorry, guys. So for the September 26th bill, August 29, September 5th, September 19, sorry, not 9. Save 42 each paycheck. And then, oh yeah, okay, so for the tenant insurance, I don't know why I didn't put the tenant insurance in there. It's okay, we're gonna do it now. It's totally fine, totally fine. So, okay, so August 29, September 5th, September 19, October 3rd, and October 17th are the days, the paychecks that I have to save up in time for my tenant insurance. So that's going to be $64 per paycheck to have 320 by October 26th. So this means that there's going to be $166 per paycheck going to my sinking funds. So that means, because I had $400 to play with for covering all of this, it was $230 per paycheck to debt. Okay, now I did originally calculate out, if I just stick with the $230 per paycheck, how many paychecks it was going to take to get the whole thing, that $2,688.01 paid off, and it was going to mean that it would be gone by January 8th, which is great. I'm not unhappy by that, but it would be nice to have it done sooner, right? Because I always like things to be done sooner. So then I did something. Let me show you. It's going to take a whole nother page. Where are we? There we are. Okay, so can you see that? Yeah, okay, kind of. My hand's in the way, but I can't do anything about that. Oh, and I realized when I was doing the previous page that I was looking at the Saturday dates, not the Friday, and technically the Friday is my payday, so you're going to see the dates are a little bit off now. So I think before I was saying that the 29th, but it's the 28th, and I think I was saying September 5th, but it's actually September 4th. That would explain the shift in dates. Yeah, apparently I don't read calendars properly, so, you know, fun times. So on August the 28th, I'm putting $60. What I do, my sinking funds are divided. There's a whole crap ton of them. But my Norton and my WordPress both actually go into the same sinking fund. I just sort of labeled it like a tech fund, and it covers a bunch of different things. So $60 I'll just put to WP for WordPress. And then $42 to Norton. And then $64, I'll just put INS for insurance and assume that if I ever have to come and look backwards at this, I will remember what it means. So on September the 4th, we're gonna go $60 to WordPress, $42 to Norton, $64 to insurance. Now here is where September 11th falls. So we're gonna pay WordPress, $120. And September 11th, $42 to Norton, $64 to insurance, and that $60 that was going to WordPress is now going to line of credit debt. See what I'm doing here? Sneaky, sneaky. September 26th, pay Norton $125. And I think you can see where this is going. So now, oh, apparently I forgot how to write a 6 there for a second. $64 to insurance, and then $60 to debt, and $42. Oh, I don't know why I wrote debt there and line of credit there. Ugh, it's gonna bug me now. It's not like pretty, not that any of it was pretty, but still, oh, the irritation. The irritation. Do you guys ever do that? Maybe that's just me. October 17th. $64 to insurance. Let's go back to writing line of credit. I like how that looks better. $60 to line of credit. $42 to line of credit. October 26th. Pay tenant insurance. $320. That means that by the end of October, I'm going to be putting $64, $60, and $42 as extra payments onto that line of credit debt that I have. Which I did math, because obviously I'm doing all kinds of math. Oh my god, the math. And okay, prepare yourself for like another repeat section again. So August 28th, I paid $230. And then September 4th, I will pay $230. September 18th, $230 and $60. Oops, then we're in October. $230, $60, and $42. And yes, I'm aware I'm very not sticking to any kind of lines. It's so messy. October 30th. And look at this beauty. December 11, I will owe $86. Yes. So with this above plan, assuming that everything works, nothing goes crazy, I don't have any kind of financial problems, that I have to yank some of these extra payments from being made onto there, it's going to take me 9 paychecks with above plan to pay off $2,688.01 from line of credit. Beautiful. Just realized it's out of line, or screen. Sorry. Okay, yes, but okay. See, we have a plan. So going forward, I've already put up my budgeting video for this week, assuming that that worked properly. One will show this first payment of $230 already being made, and this money being put into the sinking funds. And yeah, so we are on the way to making this an actual reality. Happiness. Okay, there's a lot of math there, although none of it done in front of you, and hopefully this wasn't too long. I know it's a lot of repeating of like similar type of things, but it's just how my brain processes to get the math and the numbers figured out, and then I just write it all out to keep it so that if I'm looking back on it, I can remember why it made sense in the moment. Okay, this is a really long video. Apologies, but not really, because it worked for me, because now it's all written out and nice. I hope you guys have a great day. Have fun out there doing whatever you're doing. Stay safe, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.